Hey Threadheads, it's Vanessa from the Crafty Gemini YouTube channel, and I'm back with my second ThreadBanger tutorial for you guys. Since I know not all of you know how to sew or even have a sewing machine, I decided to bring you a t-shirt Recon tutorial where all you're going to need is a t-shirt and a pair of scissors. We're going to be turning that into... So we're going to open up our t-shirt here. I'm using a men's size extra large, so this is going to be a really big bag, but you can play around with the size based on the t-shirt that you're using. I'm going to line up the two bottom edges here, and with a pair of scissors just cut close to that edge so you can get the most out of your t-shirt size. And just trim everything down, trying to keep it as straight as you can get it. Once you're done cutting that off, don't throw it away because we'll be using that to create our strap. I like to keep it in one continuous piece, and so I'll just leave it in a loop and set it aside for now. Now I'll take my scissors and cut a little slip right here along the side edge, about 3 inches in. And this can vary, I'm just going to keep it at 3 inches. And then about every inch or so, I'm going to cut right through both layers of the fabric the same length. So the 3 inches, every inch or so. This doesn't have to be perfect. And you're just going to do that all the way till you get to the other end. Now you're going to take the one that's in the front, one in back, and we're going to tie 2 regular knots. The second one I like to tug a little bit tighter so that that won't go anywhere. And you're just going to continue that the whole way. One strip from the front with the matching one on the back. Once you're done doing all of that, you can see that the fabric is gathering on you a little bit, but no worries, because once you're done, we're actually going to tug that and it's going to pull it a little bit open. You can hear it ripping, and that's okay because the fabric doesn't fray. So I just like to tug it until I get it to be about the same width as the rest of the shirt. Now we can move on to our sleeves. I'm just going to cut a straight line so I can even this out. I'm going to cut right here. Just snip that off. You can draw a line if you'd like with a ruler, but there's no need because this doesn't have to be too perfect. So just cut it as straight as I can get it. And then we're going to do the same thing we did on the bottom of the shirt to the sides. So just snip right up the side up to that armhole seam. And we're going to repeat about every inch or so doing the same thing, cutting right through both layers of fabric all the way to the top. And once you're done with that, you're going to tie the same double knots that you did on the bottom edge. As you can imagine, once you're done with one side, you're going to repeat the exact same steps on the other sleeve. Once you're done with that, we can now move on to the neckline part of the t-shirt. And I'm just going to snip on the side here and cut away the neckband because I want a larger opening. You can keep this as tight or as wide as you'd like. I don't want it to be too open. And since the fabric stretches, after I cut this away, I'm going to tug on it a little bit and make sure that that's the size opening that I'll be okay with. And that looks good right there. Now we're going to attach our strap. The bottom part that we cut off from the bottom part of the t-shirt earlier is now what we're going to insert here. So I'm going to go to one shoulder part of the t-shirt and just make a little snip about 1 inch in. And make sure you have sharp scissors. Since there's a bulky seam there, it may take a little work, but don't cut too much. Now I'm going to take my strip and it's folded in half. I'm just going to put it from the inside of the shirt through the hole here. Pull out about 2.5, 3 inches or so, and I'm going to tie a double knot. That will help secure that nicely in place. Now we tie the same knot on the other shoulder side and you're done. And if you're worried about things falling out maybe from the openings that we have at the bottom there, go ahead and check out my tutorial for a zippered pouch, which would be perfect to carry any small items in your purse. So I hope you enjoyed that super quick and easy tutorial. Share it with your friends. Hit it with the thumbs up if you like it. And then also head on over to my channel and subscribe. I'm posting weekly tutorials every Monday. I also want to encourage you guys to head on over to my online sewing class that I'm teaching at craftsy.com. It's called Sew Little Nursery Design, but it doesn't have to be for a nursery. I'm teaching all kinds of home decor projects like valances and how to make curtains and how to make covers for chairs. I'm also going to show you guys how to do different embellishing techniques, things like creating your own piping out of fabric and a few different types of ruffles and gathers. So if you want to learn how to make some home decor items or nursery items, definitely head on over to the class and check it out. You can use the link in the description box below, and because you're a ThreadBanger viewer and you've watched the Crafty Gemini tutorials, I'm giving you a link where you can access the course for 50% off, so check it out. And when you give my Hobo Bag tutorial a try, be sure to take some pictures and upload them to my Facebook page, because I love to see what you guys make from the Crafty Gemini tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.